Hi, I'm Shelli, a hairstylist, a fashion creative, and a storyteller. Um, and I just wanted to say welcome to my visual journal. So, I put out a video last week, which was my first one. It was a little compilation of a montage, if you will, of different photos. Some photos were from shoots that I've done, and some photos were from shows that I worked on. And someone sent me a message and asked, and you know what? I get it. Um, this industry is full of people that have opinions and stories and have never even walked the life. Have not. They don't have the foundation. So I'm here to tell you who I am. My name is Shelli. Again, from Harlem. I've been a hairstylist for over 30 years. I'm a fashion creative by nature. I came out the womb creating, if you will. I went to school for fashion merchandising and design because I thought I would be a buyer. I'm a storyteller because I'm an absorber of life, lessons, stories. I have so many stories to tell. So that's why I call myself a storyteller. So what I wanted to say, start. This is my first. This is my first time venturing into YouTube. So while I figure out my background, the way that the camera is supposed to be, the lighting, et cetera, et cetera. I didn't want to hold myself in bondage and not tell the stories that I have inside of me while I try to figure out how to get everything perfect. I didn't want to do that this time. So you're gonna get it the way it is. I born and raised in Harlem. I like I said, I went to school for fashion merchandising. Always been a fashion girly, not just the aesthetic of fashion, but the process, how it's made, who makes it, how does it get into stores, you know, the person that's buying it, what are they thinking, what do they want. I've always just been very interested in the process of fashion and retail. And so that's why I went to school for fashion merchandising. I wound up getting pregnant and relocating back to New York. I left school, came back to New York, finished up at FIT. But while I was still recovering from the pregnancy, because I had a baby, I went to beauty school. And there I got introduced because although I knew how to do hair, I didn't think I was going to do hair as a career. I didn't think that was going to be my career. But I was a braider while I was in college. Funny story. I was on a bus. I had braided my hair, and I was on a bus in Yonkers, Eddie Square. And this girl comes up to me, "Oh my God, good, da 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 da. Who did your hair?" And I goes, "Oh, I braided it myself." And she's like, "Oh my God, I'm opening up a salon in Getty Square, and I need a braider." And so we connected, and she actually was the aunt of Chic Luch from the Locks, and I worked in her salon while I was in college. So that was a whole nother aspect of it's a whole nother world over there. You know, that whole the Yonkers, uh, the Mary J. Bliges, and that that that's a whole nother that's a whole nother part of my journey that I'll get to that at some point. But anyway, fast forward. I'm doing hair in Harlem, and I I started in a salon on 116th Street, straight out of beauty school. I didn't really know anything about the salon culture. I was recruited straight out of beauty school, and I started working when I graduated beauty school. I had a job. This was in the height of finger waves and pin curls and French rolls, and it was the height of that. And I was very good at finger waves. I mean, we were pumping out finger waves like, you know what I mean? That was the time of like Showtime, and I don't even remember half of those salons. But anyway, I did that. And then I decided, you know what? I don't particularly like this area that I'm in, which was 116. Like, I don't particularly like this. I want to go a little bit further uptown because I'm from uptown. I wanted to be a little bit further up. And so then I found another salon like on 129th. And there I met a hairstylist that was really, really good at short haircuts. And I worked under her for years. She became my sister-in-law. I love her down to the ground. And there I got a lot of training in haircuts, the wraps, speed, time management, dealing with a million personalities. I mean, sometimes we would do like 50 plus clients in a day, and it was insane. So we did that, moved from that salon. We both moved to a new salon, and that started Salon 804. Because before that, it was Brenda's daughter, because her mother's name is Brenda. And so I went from being her assistant to being a stylist at Salon 804. And I worked there for over 10 years. I've done everything from NBA players to musicians. I did photo shoots. I did reality TV. I did scripted shows. I did everything because even though we were in the heart of Harlem, right across the street from Lincoln Projects, when I tell you those cars used to roll up, people that you would never think is coming to this little salon on the side of Lincoln Projects, they would definitely be rolling up because we were that salon. The salon was staffed with amazing hairstylists. I mean, the amount of talent was insane. Like, some of the stylists that worked at Salon before is like insane, world renowned now. Um, and so just to be amongst that and learn and be able to create and have that type of clientele that would come in and push you to your limits. Like, can you do this? I want this. I need this done in 2 hours. Or can you come in early? Can you come? Just learning how to manage and juggle that high volume of creativity and then being precise precision, because honey, you ain't gonna be messing up nobody here in Harlem. That's what you're not gonna do. Okay. So, you know, learning how to do all of that prep work, that gave me my foundation to be able to move to next levels with ease. With ease. There's literally nothing, nothing, and I'm gonna say that again, nothing that I cannot do and do well. Nothing. Just just in case anybody was wondering. I know that, as I moved up the ladder and I started going in different rooms, I would survey the rooms and I'm looking at what everybody else is doing. And I'm like, well, there's a better way to do that. Oh, well, there's a faster way to do that. Okay, there's a better product for that. Because when you work for so many years with such a high volume clientele, you test products, you test processes, and you know what works and what doesn't work. I can look at someone's hair, I can feel the texture of your hair, and I can say, you know what? I know what product to use on your hair because I know what's going to work. A lot of times people don't trust that. And I get it because, I mean, I'm just a girl. Like, why would you think I know everything? It's not that I know everything, but I've had enough experience to get you in the ballpark. Okay, you don't need a gel. You need a cream. And sometimes you need like a little mixture of a little cream and oil, or a little gel with a little bit more water, a little less water. I mean, it's a process, but you only get that through experience. And I'm talking about experience. I'm talking about the high volume of experience. Not just because some people work in salons and they work 10 years in a salon, but they only doing two, three, four clients a day, five clients a day. I'm talking when you got a turnover, you're doing 50 clients, 20 clients a day, 30 clients a day, 50, 30, 20, 30, like, and then everybody in your salon is doing that, and you watching and you learning, you get to see. You get to see. And you know how to do, like, you know what? This client is coming in. I can shampoo you. I can wrap you. I can put you under the dryer. The next client comes in. I can put your relaxer in, send you to the shampoo bowl. The assistant will shampoo you out. I'll take that client from under the dryer. I can cut her hair. I can curl her hair. Then you, it's a rotation. You have to know how to rotate. Okay, I'm off on a tangent because that's not why I came here. Okay, let me back up. I'm telling you guys, I got stories. I got things to talk about. Okay, all right, okay, okay. Break it down, Shelly. Break it down. Anyhow, I've started that story to let you know, just to give you a little bit of background of where I came from. Fast forward, I left Harlem, one, two, after two salons, three salons, four salons. Yeah, maybe four salons. After four salons, within the same, one salon was with another family of salon owners, and then three salons with my salon 804 family. So after that, I decided to go downtown.